Hi there guys, I've got a new video for you today, so I hope you're all doing really well. We're going to get straight into the video so I don't run over my time like I normally do. So let's start by loosening off into our neck muscles. We're just going to stand with your feet hip width apart. When you're ready, let's turn your head over to one shoulder. We'll hold that stretch and then we'll turn to the other side and let's keep that going. Just gently back and forth with your head. We'll start to deepen your breath and relax the shoulders down. Bring it one more to each side. Lovely, let's meet back in the middle. Let's tuck your chin to your collarbone now into your squishy peach stretch. Get a nice stretch into the top of your back. And then we'll lift up towards the sky. Take your head back just very gently. Let's keep that going. We'll do one more of each. Good, let's meet back in the middle. So head facing forward now, let's tip your ear down to one shoulder. Slide your opposite hand down your side. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, let your shoulders just sink down a little bit further. Relax into that stretch. And we'll slowly come back up to the middle. Tip into the other shoulder now. Opposite hand sliding down. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders down a little bit further. Let's slowly bring it back up to the middle. Let's tuck your chin to your collarbone and then start to roll your chin up to one shoulder. Good, let's drop your chin, slowly roll to the other side, just trace along your collarbone. We'll keep that going. Good, we'll do one more. Lovely, let's meet back in the middle. So keep your arms really loose by your sides. We'll start to circle your shoulders out now. So bring them forward, up and back. Lift up to your ears. Pinch your shoulder blades back together. Good, let's take your hands onto your shoulders now and then we'll start to circle your elbows up and then take them back. So just getting a bit more into your chest muscles. Good, and begin a few little clunks. A little bit crunchiness going on in my shoulders this morning. Good, we'll do one more here. Good, and then just have a good shake out. So let's get into alignment now. So knees are nice and soft and we'll get your pelvis into neutral. So tip in, back and forth. Make each move smaller and smaller, settle in the middle. Hold your tummy muscles in, take your arms by your sides. And then let's inhale as we lift your shoulders up to your ears. So pop your helium balloons on. And as you exhale, melt your shoulders down as you lengthen through your spine and through your neck. We're lifting your rib cage up now. Big inhale to lift. We'll keep your ribs lifted. Exhale as you melt your shoulders down and lengthen. Let's bring your shoulders up again. We'll start to rotate outwards from your shoulders first and let your palms follow. So you'll feel your shoulders rotating outwards and you'll now feel your shoulder blades sitting flat against your back. And then we'll just let the shoulder blades melt down, let them slide down into place. Elastoplasty them now against the back of your ribs so they don't move as we take your arms by your sides. We'll hold this alignment. Let's take it into our corkscrew. So inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, melt your shoulders. And inhale. Exhale as we pull down and lengthen through your spine. So one end of your spine pulling away from the other. Let's keep that going. Good, really pull down through your back muscles here as well. Knees are staying soft. Chin tucked in. We'll do one more here. Lovely, guys. Have a good shake out. Let's make our way down onto the floor now. We're going to come down, keep our legs bent, lying on your back. Okay guys, just take a few deep breaths when you get down there. So bent legs, your pillow's not too far down your neck, slight tuck in of our chin. Let's take a nice deep breath in together when you're ready. As you exhale, let your back just soften, let your rib cage melt down into the ground. So flatten in through your upper body. So arms by your sides, palms facing up. Slide your arms out a little until your shoulder blades can flatten out. And we'll get your pelvis into neutral. So when you're ready, tipping back and forth. Making each move smaller and smaller, settling round about the middle. Just following the natural curve that we have through our lower spine. Feet and knees hip width apart, and let's press our way out evenly into all four corners of each foot. Feeling really grounded. So we'll go through our breathing now. So let's inhale, taking your breath into the sides of your rib cage. As you exhale, let's pull each side of your ribs in towards each other, across your upper body. And inhale. Exhale to pull across your rib cage, and now pull your tummy muscles down, belly button into your spine without pressing down through your lower back. And we'll inhale. Exhale to pull across your ribs, flatten your tummy muscles. Let's pull across the front of your hip bones as well now, as if your hip bones could pull in towards each other. We'll put this all together. Let's inhale. As you exhale, lace your corset now. So ribs, abdominals, pull across your hip bones. And take a few breaths here in your own time. Good, so holding your spine in alignment, your pelvis in neutral, and just tell all your big core muscles to tighten in towards your spine on every exhale. But relaxing your arms and legs, so back of your shoulders are heavy in the ground, as are the back of your hips, and your hips are also feeling even. We're not tipping our weight into one side more than the other. Our body's nice and even, feeling grounded. So we're going to carry on with our corset breathing, but we're going to take one leg into tabletop. So I'll talk you through getting this leg lifted. So let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. So ribs, abdominals, pull across your hip bones. Let's slowly start to lift one knee up now. So let's lift one leg up into your tabletop position until your thigh is coming above your hip. Let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. We're going to keep this leg lifted and just take a few corset breaths here now. So just add in this extra weight of this leg to challenge our alignment. So relaxing into your thigh here. Let's make sure your hips haven't tipped to one side. We're still keeping our weight even in the pelvis. We're going to try to straighten this leg out now. So let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. So keep your thigh relaxed as you start to slide your foot further away from your body, as if you're sliding your foot along a table. And your leg will start to straighten, but keep your knee soft. Hold on to your corset. Don't let your pelvis move or your back arch. If you want to, we can lower this leg further to the ground. The lower you take your leg, the more of a challenge it'll be to not let your pelvis move. Good, little sips of breath into the sides of your ribs. Hold on to your abdominals and your lower abdominals here. Good, let's steadily bring our leg back up into tabletop, slow and controlled. Relaxing your thigh. And let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. So keep your leg bent and we'll move from your hip as we slowly bring your foot down to the floor. So hold on to your corset till your foot touches the ground. Good, we're going to do that on the other side. So let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, ribs, abdominals across your hips. We'll start to lift our other leg up. So you want to take the weight of this leg into your centre. Good, making that right angle between your thigh and lower leg. Let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. So scan down your body, check your shoulders, check the back of your hips, checking your pelvis. Are we still in alignment here? Good. So let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Keep your leg relaxed as we straighten it out. Let your foot just slide away. Keep your knee soft, so we're not tensing up the leg muscles. Good, lacing your corset a bit more on every exhale. If you want to, we can lower this leg. So not letting your lower back arch here. Keep your shoulders really relaxed. Good, let's slowly bring this leg up into tabletop. Hold on to your corset. Relaxing into your thigh. And let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. So move from your hip. Let's try to keep that right angle through your leg as we lower your foot back down. Lovely, guys. When you're ready, hug your knees up, have a stretch. Just rock your back out. We're going to try that move, but with both legs in tabletop this time. So we'll bring your legs up one at a time, and then we'll try to straighten them out one at a time as well. This is when I challenge myself on trying to talk and do this move at the same time. It's quite hard. Okay, so we'll bring our feet down. Let's settle our pelvis into neutral, palms facing up. So if your back isn't feeling this one, listen to your body. Just bring one leg down at any point and stick with your singles. Okay, that move is a challenge enough in itself. Right, so let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. We'll bring our first leg up really slowly, taking the weight of this leg, absorbing it into your core. Make sure your hips are still even here. We'll keep this leg lifted if you can now. So let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, ribs, abdominals, pull across your hip bones. We'll slowly bring our second leg up. So flatten down through your tummy muscles. Let's keep our shoulders down and our ribs. Inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Let's take a few breaths here with both legs lifted. So you might need to press your pelvis back into neutral here, so not letting your back arch up too much with the weight of both legs. So only if you want to, we're going to try to straighten the legs out one at a time. So let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, lace your corset, and let's start to slide one foot away from your body. Good. Flatten your tummy down, scanning down your body, check your pelvis, check your alignment. You can lower this leg if you want to. Can you be feeling a bit shaky? Keep your shoulders relaxed. Well done, guys. Inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Let's slowly bring our leg back up into tabletop. We're going to change sides. We're going to try and do a few on each side now. So just in your own time, lace your corset up before you take your leg out. Just taking it as far as you want to. Listen to your body. And we're still relaxing into your thigh. Okay, so you might start to feel your legs getting a bit tired. Let's stick with it. Let's keep relaxing our big quad muscles. Shoulders down. Not let your back arch here, so don't let your pelvis tip forward. Well done. We're going to make this your last. And then keep both legs lifted if you can. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Let's slowly bring one leg down. So move from your hip. Keep that right angle as your leg lowers. Well done. Let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. We'll bring your second leg down on its own. And breathe. hard move. Let's hug your knees up, have a stretch. Oh, it's really hard to talk and do that move. Oh. Okay guys, let's take your feet back down. We're going to move into single legs, single tabletop legs. We're going to add in the arms as well. So we'll take your heels just a little bit further away. Pelvis into neutral again, so tipping back and forth, finding your neutral position. We'll bring both arms up now, so fingers pointed up, palms turned in. Let's melt your shoulders down. Elbows are soft here, shoulder blades are flattened, and your chin, just keeping that tucked in a little bit. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, and as we lift one leg into tabletop, we'll take both arms overhead. So arms are floating back. Okay, keep your pelvis steady here. Back of your hips are still feeling even. Let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, relax your arms and shoulders as you float your arms up, and we'll lower your leg. We'll change legs now. Okay, let's keep that going. So as your arms float back, let's press the back of your ribs down. Let's try to keep every rib flat and against the ground, especially that last bottom rib, so your back isn't arching. And really relaxing your shoulders, keep them down in place. So heavy floaty arms here. We'll get those upper core muscles kicking in, so using your muscles across your rib cage now to stabilise your upper body, not let your spine lift out of alignment. Good, we're going to do one last move. Lovely guys, hug your knees up, have a stretch. Holding at the back of your thighs, just rock your back out side to side, back and forth, just gently hugging your knees in and then releasing. Let's bring your feet back down. Okay, so this time we'll lift one leg into tabletop and then we'll straighten your leg out. We'll come back into tabletop and then we'll lower. So sort of two moves in one, combining two moves together. So let's take your heels a bit further away again. Feet hip width apart, palms turned up. Just getting your hips feeling even. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. We'll start to bring our first leg into tabletop. Okay, just remembering everything we've went through so far, absorbing that weight. Take your time, let's keep our hips feeling really even. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Let's straighten this leg out. Sliding it away but not letting your back arch. Relaxing your thigh, knees staying soft. We're going to lower this leg a bit further if you want to. The lower your leg, the more of a challenge it is to keep your pelvis steady. Good, let's hold on to your corset. We'll slowly bring our leg back into tabletop, slow and controlled. And then inhale, exhale, lace your corset. So moving from your hip, let's slowly lower your foot. Good, we're going to change sides and let's keep that going now. So into your tabletop leg. Lacing your corset again before we straighten out. Okay, keep relaxing your shoulders down. Scan down your body, double check your alignment here. Just how much can you really relax your leg? You'll start to feel your leg getting quite tired. Let's just tell those big quad muscles to relax. Flattening your tummy down. We'll do one more on each leg, just in your own time. Good, so still breathing. Don't hold your breath, just keep your breath into the sides of your ribs so you can hold on to your lower corset. We'll make this your last move. Lovely, guys. Hug your knees up. Have a stretch. You can circle your knees round here one way then the other. We're going to keep one knee hugged in. Let's straighten our other leg out on the floor. Press down through your lower back. Let your foot relax out. Slide your leg out to the side. Let's hold that stretch. So just take a few deep breaths here. Just relax into it. Let any tension go in your hips. Okay, so if you want to, you can take your knee out to the side, just an inch or two. Let's press the back of your hips down into the floor. Relax into that stretch. Breathe in deeply. We'll give your glutes a squeeze now. Squeeze in your bum cheek. Relax. Keep your foot turned out. Just let all the muscles in your hip just soften. Good, let's relax. Let's bring that leg in. Let's hug that knee up. Just rock out again, side to side. Okay, so pressing down through your lower back, we'll straighten our other leg away. Let your foot relax out. Slide your leg out to the side. Let's hold that stretch. Taking your knee out, press the back of your hips down. You can imagine they're anchored into place against the floor. Give your glutes a good squeeze again. Let's hold that for a few more seconds. Good, and relax here. Bring your leg back in. Let's hug that knee up. Just rock it out there, guys. Give your knees a little circle round one way, then the other. Give your lower back a little massage there on the floor. Okay, let's take it into our hamstring stretch. So we'll take one foot down. We'll keep this knee hugged in. You can pop your bands over if you have one. And then keep your lower back pressed down. We'll straighten this leg all the way up. So try to get your leg quite straight so you're feeling this stretch in your hamstrings. Okay, if you don't have a band, you can hold behind your thigh if you can reach. And just breathe into it. Let's keep our weight spread out into all four corners of your other foot so we're feeling really stable with this. Pushing your bum into the floor. Very gently just tip your toes back towards your head. Breathe into it. Good, let's bend that knee down. Switch over in your bands if you have one. So other knee hugged up. Press your lower back down as we straighten this leg up. Really slowly, take your time. Okay, get your leg really straight. We're going to hold it here, breathe into it, pressing down all four corners of your other foot there. Press your bum into the floor, tip your toes back. Good, let's bend that knee down. Okay, let's take our pillow away now. We're going to move into our shoulder bridge. So slide your heels closer in to your body. Let's tuck in your chin a little bit. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Feet are parallel. We're going to start with our preparation move. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. So tip your pelvis all the way back now, so your lower back is now flush to the floor. And then as you inhale, we'll roll back into neutral. Let's keep that going. So exhale, lace your corset, tip all the way back, imprinting down through your lower spine. And then inhale, rolling into neutral. Let's do a few in your own breath. So relaxing your shoulders, just isolating into your pelvis, enjoying that lovely movement in your lower spine. We'll start to loosen off these lower back muscles as well. Good, making this your last, and then we'll come back into neutral. Okay, so just make sure your feet are hip width apart. So just make sure, a lot of people's hip width apart is a lot wider than it needs to be. Your hips are never as wide as you think. Okay, just double check and have a little look. So let's press into all four corners of your feet. Okay, heels are comfortably close enough in to protect your hamstrings. So let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Start with your prep move as you tip all the way back. And we'll start to lift the tailbone up now. We'll start to peel your spine away, lifting from the floor. One vertebra at a time. Keep pressing down all four corners of each foot. So lifting up if you can, till you have your slope from your knees to your shoulders. Let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset. Keep your pelvis tipped back as we lay your spine back down. So working from the top down to the middle. Just let your lower back and then your tailbone come down at the end. So let's do a few in your own time now. And as you lift up into your bridge, let's tuck in your chin, let your neck really lengthen. Okay, just check in. You've got your weight spread out in your feet, so your knees are still hip width apart, they're not splaying out to the side. Got a nice steady base to lift up onto. And as your muscles start to loosen off, let's start to encourage a bit more movement. Curling through your spine a bit further, maybe tipping your pelvis back a little more. Let's try to get every part of your vertebrae to touch the floor at some point in your move. Let's do one more here in your own time. Lovely guys, so when you're finished you can have your pillow back behind your head. We're going to move into our Z stretch, so we'll bring your arms out wide. You can also bend your elbows if you have to. Let's cross your right leg over your left, or you can just bring your feet and knees in together here if that's more comfortable for your hips. We're going to slowly take our knees over to our left as we pull your shoulder blades against the floor, and we'll turn your head over to your right hand and just breathe into that stretch. So just let everything soften, let your hips really let go of any tension in your hips that you might be holding there. Let your thighs relax. And if you keep that right shoulder blade pulled back, you'll get a nice stretch across your chest muscles, especially into the right hand side of the chest. Okay guys, so we're going to press down into your lower back as we push your knees up to the middle gently. We'll cross your other leg over, and then let's slowly lower both knees over to your right as we pull your shoulder blades back. Turn your head over to your left and breathe in deeply here. Good, just let your hips soften, your thighs relax. And then pressing down through your lower back, push back up to the middle. Slowly uncross your legs. And then we'll straighten one leg away, followed by your other leg. Arms coming up. Give your abdominals a good stretch here. Point your toes and fingers. Have a yawn if you need to. Oh dear. Lovely guys, give your glutes a little squeeze as well. Good stretch across your hips and lower abdominals. And relax. Okay, we're going to take it into side lying now. Just slowly make your way around to any side. We'll get our hips, shoulders, hips, knees and ankles all stacked. So just getting your neck comfortable, getting that bottom shoulder just snuggled under your top one. So you can either just tuck this arm in beside your pillow if it's high enough, or you can bring your pillow in between your head and arm with your arm overhead. Let's pull your tummy muscles in right away so we're finding your balance. So we're not tipping back too much, we're fully lying on your side. You might need to just bring yourself forward a little bit. Side of your head fully on your pillow so your neck is nice and lengthened. Top arm on your side, or just use your fingertips on the floor in front. So just rest it, quite light on the fingertips if you're using them. Okay, so we're going to get into alignment now. So let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset as you lift your rib cage up. So just pulling your ribs away from the floor. So our spine is now back in neutral. Let's keep your ribs lifted, keep your corset laced. Let's inhale. And then exhale to lift both legs up to hip height. So straight in with our double leg lift. And then inhale, slowly lower down with control. Keep your ribs lifted. Good, keep that going. So exhale, lifting both legs up, squeezing up in line with your hips. Inhale, slowly lower down. Good, so really feel your obliques kicking in if you try to squeeze your legs up to hip height. Make sure you're not tipping your body back as your leg lifts, okay? So just we're still fully lying on your side, and then you'll target those core muscles that run down the side of your back, the side of your body. Good, not letting your ribs lower as your legs come back down. Good, let's do one more here. And then just relax down, guys. We'll give that top leg a stretch. If you want to, you can hold that foot behind. Just give your quads a little stretch out. Good, let's take that leg back out. Okay, so tummy muscles pulled in, top shoulder blade relaxed down. Let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, lift your rib cage up. And let's inhale. Exhale to lift your top leg up to hip height. And we're going to keep this top leg lifted. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift your bottom leg up to meet your top. Squeeze that bottom leg up. Inhale to lower just your bottom leg. Keep your top leg lifted. Keep that going now. So exhale, lift your bottom leg up. Inhale to lower. So keep your ribs lifted. We're staying really strong through your alignment here. Tummy muscles pulled in. Lengthening through your spine. Just try to relax your top leg. Keep your knees slightly soft. You'll start to feel the burn in your glutes here. Just welcome that burn. Really good for strengthening those muscles. Okay, we're going to do one more. Make this your last. And relax down there, guys. Well done. Give that leg a little stretch if you want to again. This time, just push your hips forward. Give your glutes a little squeeze. We'll get a good stretch into your quads, into your hip flexors a little as well. Good, let's take that leg back out. We're going to move into our open book stretch for your upper body now. So let's bend your knees in front. Keep your hips, knees and ankles all stacked. We're going to bring your arms down with your palms together, so your hands are right in front of your head now. You can double up your pillow if you want to here. And we're going to open up this top arm. So let this top arm just open up, let your head follow your arm back. We're opening up like a book, getting stretch into your chest muscles. Good, just holding that stretch. And then we'll close over, and we're going to do that a few times. Good, so really nice stretch for your pectoral muscles. Keep your arm in line with your shoulder as it travels back. I'm just a little bit tight for space where I am filming. But you can alternatively, if you're tight for space, you can bring your hands behind your head and then just open up from your elbows. That's your modification. So you might just get your arm a little bit further back each time. We'll do one more here. Just hold that stretch. Keep your hips stacked. Good. And then we'll come back round. We're going to slowly take it round onto the other side now. Just take your time getting round. Okay, so we'll take our legs out straight to start with. We'll finish off our side lying. Okay, so just getting your shoulders stacked again. Pull in your tummy muscles, fully lying on your side here. Just getting your top arm where you want it. Tucking in your chin. Okay, so let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. Lift your rib cage up away from the floor. Keep your ribs lifted. Corset tight. Inhale. Exhale to lift both legs up to hip height. Squeeze in the feet up. Inhale, slowly lower down with control, keeping your ribs lifted. Keeping that going now, in your own breath. Good, so not letting your ribs drop as you lower your legs. Staying really strong through your alignment. We'll do one more. Lovely guys, just relax down. We'll give that top leg a stretch if you want to here. Good, let's take that leg back out. So hold your tummy in. Let's inhale. Exhale, lace your corset, lift your rib cage up. And inhale. Exhale to lift your top leg up to hip height. And we'll inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift your bottom leg up to meet your top. Squeeze in your feet together. Inhale, lower just your bottom leg. Good. So ribs are staying lifted. Good. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Relaxing that top leg. Keep your knee a bit soft. Good, let's do one more. And relax. Let's stretch out that top leg again if you want to. This time push your hips forward, give your glutes a little squeeze. Good, let's release that leg. Let's finish off with our open boot stretch. So bending your knees in front, keep your heels under your hips. We'll bring both arms straight in front, palms together, or taking your hands behind your head if you're tight for space. Keep your hips stacked. We're going to open up this top arm. So keep your arm in line with your shoulder as it travels back. Hold that stretch, and then we'll close over. Good, let's keep that going. So don't let your hips open up. Let's keep your hips stacked together. Good, let's do one more. Lovely, guys. So when you're finished, hug your knees up into your chest. Just give your lower back a stretch out. So if you're on your side, tuck your tailbone right under, but keep your chest straight. You should get a nice stretch in your lower back there. Okay, good. So we're going to take it round into prone alignment to finish off. So take your time. I'll let you roll round onto your front. Keep your arms in a W position when you get there. So just taking your head, resting it on the edge of your pillow. And your arms are out wide enough so your shoulders can just relax down your back. Your feet and knees are hip width apart. And then just imagine that you're pulling away from an ice cube at your belly button. So you want to pull your tummy muscles up, belly button up into your spine. We're going to keep that held in place, really strong through your core. We're going to start with our leg lifts. So let's inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, let's lift one leg from the floor. Keep your legs straight as you lift. And then inhale to lower. And let's change sides. So exhale, lift your other leg away. Inhale to lower. Good. So let's keep that going now. So changing legs each time. And I want you to imagine you have a helium balloon tied on at the back of your thigh. So just above your knee. Just let your foot and your lower leg relax and think about lifting just from that helium balloon, just from your thigh. You feel your lower back muscles kicking in a bit more by relaxing your lower leg. Let's keep lifting away from your ice cube as your leg lifts. So we're not letting your lower back dip down. Okay, let's make this your last move there, guys. Just have a little breather there. So we're going to speed this move up quite a bit now. We're going to take it into our swimming move, but just with the legs on their own. So your legs are never actually touching the floor in between the moves. Both legs are staying lifted the whole time, and your legs are just pulsing up and down in different directions as if you were swimming. So with this one, you want to keep your legs really straight so that movement's coming from your lower back. And if you feel that your back isn't up for this one, just take it back to your regular single leg lifts that we just did. So we're going to pull up away from your ice cube and we're going to start with one leg lifted. Okay, keep your hip bones on the floor. Let's try to keep that leg really straight. So tummy muscles in really strong and then just go for it. So lift lower, lift lower, lift lower, lift lower, really quite fast. Your legs are pulsing up and down in different directions, as if you're swimming. So just try to get a little bit of a rhythm with this one. Lift lower, good. So lower back muscles working really quite hard. Let's keep your tummy muscles in. Try to keep that movement coming from your thighs so your legs are staying really straight. Good, just a few more seconds here. Stick with it. And relax down there, guys. Well done. Just have a little breather. Okay, so we're going to bring your arms all the way down by your sides now with your palms facing into your trousers. We'll finish off with your favourite move. Okay, so tummy muscles in, keeping your arms quite close in by your sides. So now let's lift your hands up slightly so they're not resting on the floor, they're just lifted. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale to slide your hands down the sides of your trousers as you lengthen up into your neck and your spine. Now squeeze your shoulder blades back together and slide them down your back. You're going to hold this position. Try to keep breathing here, don't hold your breath. So you'll feel your upper back muscles kicking in, get into these rhomboids now as you lift your shoulders up away from the floor. And relax down there, guys. Good, just have a little breather. We're going to do that one again now. So let's turn your palms in, tummy muscles pulled away from the floor, from your ice cube. Let's lift your hands up, let's inhale, exhale as you slide your hands down and lengthen through your spine. Let's squeeze your shoulder blades together, slide them down your back. You can imagine that you're pinching a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Keep your shoulders really lifted away from the floor here. Keep breathing. Imagine a tug of war between the top and bottom of your spine. And relax down, guys. Well done. Just have a breather for a second. Let your shoulders relax. So one last time, let's finish strong. Let's turn your palms in, tummy muscles pulled up. Lift your hands, let's inhale. Exhale, slide your hands down as you lengthen. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, slide them down towards your back pockets. Let's hold this, let's breathe really strong. Lift your shoulders up a little bit higher. Slide your hands down a little bit further. Imagine your body's in really strong arrow. And relax there, guys, well done. So I'll let you just slowly push up onto your side, onto your hands and knees. Let's take it into child pose, have a good stretch. So sitting back on your ankles. And just let your back muscles soften. You can use your pillow if you want some neck support here. Just find what's comfortable. Okay, so just start to relax and deepen your breath now. Let your abdominals just relax. We'll send that breath down below your belly button. So use your diaphragm, let that air fill you up. You'll feel your back muscles stretch out here as your lungs expand. And then as you exhale, just let everything soften. Let your body just sink into the floor. Just take a few deep breaths here, just like that. And maybe if it's comfortable, you can bring your arms by your sides, but turn your palms up to the ceiling, so into your classic child pose. And this one's really lovely for your upper back. Use your pillow if you need to for that one. And as you exhale, just let your shoulders, just let them sink towards the floor. Get a really nice stretch across the back of your shoulders here, into those muscles that we've just worked in your arrow, so into those big rhomboid muscles. These are the ones that we've just been strengthening, that keep your shoulder blades sitting flat against your back. Let's give them a nice stretch out. So deep breaths, use your diaphragm, taking that breath down into your lower abdomen. Guys, so we're going to slowly bring ourselves up to standing, so take your time. I'll let you push up onto your hands and knees. We'll get a little stretch as we roll ourselves back up. So using your hands to push back, tuck your toes under. Let's push back into your ankles. Keep your head down and just slowly push up. Start to uncurl yourself or walk up your thighs. Get a little stretch along the way. Okay, lovely guys, so just when you're ready, let's start to round out through your shoulders. So lift your shoulders up to your ears, then pinch them back together. Good, we'll bring your shoulders in the other direction now. Arms relaxed. Good, let's just shake it out here and we'll get back into alignment to finish off. So knees are soft, feet hip width apart. We'll get your pelvis into neutral, so tipping back and forth, settling in the middle. Tummy muscles in as we take your arms down. And then we'll inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears, helium balloons are on, and as you exhale, melt your shoulders down as you lengthen through your spine. Lifting your rib cage up as well. Inhale to lift your ribs, let's keep them lifted, and then exhale as we melt your shoulders and lengthen. Good, bring your shoulders up one last time. We'll start to rotate outwards from your shoulders, just let your palms follow. So turning outwards, and then we'll melt your shoulder blades down your back. Just let them slide down into place. Let's elastoplast them now so they don't move as we rest your arms by your sides. And lastly, without looking down, just thinking about keeping your weight evenly spread into all four corners of each foot, so you feel balanced, you feel centered, and you feel grounded. That's great, well done. Thanks so much for joining me for this class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon. Next week should be recording another class for you on Sunday. I'm sorry this class was a little bit late in getting loaded. It's been a little bit funny with my internet, so I do apologise about that, but I'll see you very soon, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.